What up, world? What up, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're watching this at? I'd like to introduce you guys to the Shots Fired, the sports podcast. The highly anticipated, long-awaited show, finally doing it, man. What's up, Manny? How you doing?
We here. We made it. This is our inaugural episode. This is the first one of many, hopefully. Like you said, my name's Manny. This is Jonathan. And this is Shots Fired. Let's get right into it, right?
Yep, let's dive into it. Let's go.
Super Bowl. What'd you think?
Dude, it was a good game. It was sick. Rams were favorite the whole game. I mean, not surprised that they won, but...
I was surprised that they won, honestly. I didn't think it was going to be a blowout by any means, but shout out to Cincinnati, right?
Yeah, they were a fun team to watch this year. They were really entertaining.
I wouldn't have been opposed to see Joe Burrow and the Bengals cap off the storybook ending, but they just came up a little short, right?
Yeah, Jamar Chase, man, offensive rookie of the year, actually. Really
He's a
entertaining
stud.
player. Yeah, he was
stud.
good. Him and Burrow were just click, man. I mean, they played with LSU together.
Man, they're going to be dangerous for a long time to
come.
Yeah,
they really gave us a preview of, the future, the NFL.
Man, that owner's got to spend some money, though.
On a freaking O-line, Joe Burrow just needs protection. They couldn't protect him in the playoffs. They were the most sacked team in the regular season and playoffs, bro.
He overcame it against Tennessee and
sacked 9 times in that game.
9 times. What a stud, just to keep getting up, right?
Yeah.
Get up, dust it off, and just go do it again.
Mental toughness.
Man, they got to do something with Tannehill, though, in Tennessee. They got to do something.
There's a quarterback change there. There's going to be a quarterback change.
There's going to be a lot of quarterback changes.
Yeah. Pittsburgh needs a quarterback.
Man, my Denver needs to get Rodgers or Russ.
Yeah, I was going to say, they might get Rodgers, dude. I mean, they already got the offensive coordinator. He's the new head coach.
All the stars lined up for it not to happen, probably, right?
We'll see. Everybody, if the stars line up, I could see him and Devontae Adams in Denver.
Man, at this point, I would take Peyton Manning out of retirement at this point. But, back to the game, man. I mean, shit. That D-line is just something else.
Yeah, Aaron Donald, man. You got to really give credit to Aaron Donald, especially that the last drive, he stopped him on 3rd and 1. Perfect tackle, just perfect for him not to get over the line for the first down. And then, of course, the big 4th down stop.
He pulled him back with one arm.
Literally.
That's ridiculous.
Literally. Who the fuck does that besides him? Yeah, he deserves all the credit. They say he's one of the most greatest defense players we've ever seen, and you might be true.
His impact on the game is just something else. Damn. Lawrence Taylor is the only other lineman.
Lawrence Taylor.
Warren Sapp. He's not even an edge rusher. LT was like an outside linebacker. So, just to do what he's doing from the middle, right in the middle. That's where it all starts. You got to dominate the line of scrimmage, and he better not retire.
Yeah, he better not retire. We want to see him play 8 more seasons. You know what I mean? Still young in his career, man.
He's in his prime.
Yeah, definitely.
He's still definitely in his prime, but man, shout out to the Rams. They did it.
Yeah.
LA City of Champions, right?
City of Champions again.
Those Lakers.
What is going on with the Los Angeles Lakers? Just how we switch topics, right?
It's hard not to talk about the Lakers when you talk about LA, but holy crap.
It's hard to win with all kinds of new players. You traded literally the whole squad.
Well, they traded their best 3-and-D defenders. They got rid of Caruso. They got rid of Caruso and
Lonzo Ball. They got rid of KCP.
Just from the championship team, though.
Caruso.
Caruso, and then
those are all good pieces they could use right now. You know what I mean?
They thought they were replaceable pieces, but apparently not. You got the age, and then AD just can't not get injured. Poor guy.
Need a lot of time to build that chemistry.
Even just the game against the Jazz, that didn't look good at all.
Oh, I know, but somehow they pulled it off.
Yeah, they still got the dub. Believe it or not, LeBron did his thing. Mitchell in the first half was just crazy.
Yeah.
Man, we forget about Spider Mitchell. With everything that's going on, you got the young buck. LaMelo, and then you got everything going on with the Philly and in Brooklyn.
James Harden, Ben Simmons
Ben
trade.
Simmons. What do you think about that?
I mean,
Who
honestly, like if you're the Philly owner, I mean, it's hard to. I mean, if you're the Brooklyn Nets owner to get James Harden, yeah, like
man, Ben Simmons. I think as long as he's good mentally, like he's there, like he's not going to be a prolific scorer, but he doesn't have to be. And then with the mandates, everything seems to be getting looser out in New York. So if Kyrie comes back full time, I mean, come on.
Yeah. And then Steph Curry. Steph Curry's brother is on the Nets now too.
Yeah, that was a big one. Drummond, that's what they needed inside. They needed some size. I like Claxton, but he just doesn't have the mass. They needed some mass in the middle, and they got that definitely with Drummond. I think, man, the Sixers, I feel like they're trying to win right now, and if they don't win right now, I don't think it's going to happen, because how long is James Harden going to stay motivated,
Yeah.
He's already left 2 teams in 13 months, so it's like...
It's like we just saw him with the Nets, like, his first game not too long ago.
As long as him and Joel Embiid are happy, healthy and happy, then I think they'll be fine. But for them both to be happy and healthy... That's
that key word, healthy. You know what I mean? But how about DeMar DeRozan though? First NBA player ever for 7 consecutive games to get 35 points, over 50% shooting. First player ever.
7 straight games.
That's remarkable.
He's having a resurgence out in Chi-Town, along with all of those guys. Lonzo Ball,
team. Yeah,
Lonzo Ball fixed his shot. Caruso's for the Bulls what he was for the Lakers. He just plays outstanding defense.
In the East right now too.
Yeah, they're tied for first in the East. They're killing it. They're killing out in Chicago.
They're an up and coming team that's been entertaining to watch.
Man, those Cavaliers are sneaking up.
They are, yeah, the Cavs.
Shout out to Darius Garland, the rookie. Out in Cleveland. We see you. Just keep it going out there, fellas. It's good to see Cleveland come back. It's been a good year for Ohio, for the Ohio teams. Since Cincinnati made it to the Super Bowl. Not so much the Browns. But what's new?
Yeah.
Man, Baker.
Yeah.
Baker. I'm happy for. Speaking of Baker, our boy Odell.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Shout out to the touchdown, but yeah, tore his ACL. It's so unfortunate. Yeah, when he went down, Cincinnati almost
the game changed. The game changed.
It changed. The tempo changed.
Man, Odell. He's a good number 2. Yeah, but that's tough. I think that was the same ACL that he tore.
Yeah, it was.
Man. Well, hopefully he stays with the Rams. If he stays, I think they have a good chance to repeat.
Yeah. Shout out Cooper Kupp, man. Triple Crown winner. Most receiving yards, touchdowns, catches in a season.
Him and Jerry Rice?
Yeah, Jerry Rice was the last person to do that.
And we all know about Jerry Rice, right?
Yeah. One of the best, if not
the GOAT?
The best receiver.
The GOAT, wide receiver. So,
and Randy Moss, there's so much to name.
Too many. But, Cooper Kupp, he's still right there. He was good with Goff, but he's turned into something else with Stafford. I think they complement each other really, really well. So,
you look at the number 1 receiver who's gotten the most yards in a season, Calvin Johnson, who was his quarterback, Matthew Stafford. Now, number 2, Cooper Kupp this year, QB Matthew Stafford. I give some credit to Stafford.
Man, sorry for the Detroit fans. Man,
what was it? 12 seasons with him, not a single playoff win. Then goes to the Rams and just
4-0 in the
wins
playoffs?
the Super Bowl. Yeah, in the first year, it's props, man.
Mad props.
That's why they're in Disneyland right now.
They are in Disneyland right now. They didn't have to go far.
They didn't have to go far. But how about that halftime show though? That was honestly one of the best halftime shows I've seen.
Any millennial
performance-wise, it was good. Don't get me wrong, performance-wise, but just
that card,
the legends, man. old school vibes, dude. It was all that.
It had the Cali vibes.
Yeah, exactly. Like the way they just transferred.
How about 50 though?
Transition
50.
transition into the songs. Yeah, there's been a lot of funny 50 Cent memes. Like he's a full dollar now. Blah blah blah. Like,
maybe $1.50.
$1.50.
Jeez, it's all good. When that song came out, we didn't look like that either. So we all.
I mean,
that was a while ago, man. We're getting old.
Oh yeah. I mean, don't say that, man. I mean.
Speaking of getting old, Tom Brady.
Just retired this year.
Thank God.
That's my boy, man. One of my favorite players ever.
He's the GOAT.
And
I'll admit that.
The GOAT. Like,
it was his time already. 22 years is too long. He needed to go. He needs to go into retirement, enjoy retirement, because he's got to pass it on to the young bucks already. What's he gonna do? Play till he's 60 years old?
Right.
Come on. And then with the league getting how it was, just let him get hit one good time.
Yeah. Oh, I know. That's all it takes too. Like, you know what I mean. Well, yeah. Aaron Rodgers MVP this year. If you guys didn't know.
Well deserved.
And then I like to argue that because, man, Tom Brady. How do you not give it to Tom Brady, man? I mean, 44 years old, like you said. 5,300 yards passing, career high in his last year. I mean, I get it. There's one more game in the season now, so a lot of records are going to probably be broken more than often now, but
12 INTs. I got it right here in front of me. It's 5,300, 16 yards, 43 touchdowns, and 12 INTs. Yeah, well, I mean, Rodgers, 4,100, 15 yards, 37 TDs, 4 INTs, and a 70 QBR. But I guess at this point, that doesn't really matter, right? He needs to get it done. How do you score 13? How do you score 10 points at home? Like, that's your time to do your thing. Like
one and done in the playoffs. Like
the past 3 years? I mean, not one and done the past 3 years, but this past year was one and done, and it's like I can't even remember the last time he was in I can't even remember the last time he was in an NFC Championship game. Yeah. Was it Seattle 8 years ago?
I think there's a stat. He's 0-4 against the Niners all time, including playoffs or something like that.
Rodgers, come to Denver.
Denver wants you.
We need you.
Your offense coordinator's there.
We need you.
You're one of the best offenses this year, so.
So I am all for Aaron Rodgers for MVP in the regular season, but in the playoffs he's got to get it done. He's got to get it done. There's no excuses. All this is it means nothing. It really means nothing if he's not doing it in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, that's where it comes down to.
Nobody remembers.
All the fans be doing all that talking all season, blah blah blah. Just wait till playoffs. Just save it for the playoffs, But
he had an amazing year. 4 INTs. That's Jesus. That's almost 4-to-1 INT ratio.
That's how we go on the MVP. It was from that ratio.
And we're gonna have to get the numbers on this guy in the playoffs because all I have is the regular season stats. But over the next, or not the next, over the last past, like we said, 3-4 years, I'm sure his everything has gone down. You know what I mean? His TDs, his INTs. His TDs have gone down. His INTs have gone up. Rodgers, we need you in Denver, but we need you to get it done. And Brady. What a career, right?
Dude, there's no arguing that he's 44 years old. He spent 22 years in the NFL. That's half his life in the NFL, dude.
Crazy, man. We'll probably never see that again.
Yeah.
Well, with how soft the league
especially
is.
This year for 5,300 yards on your last year, it's
he decided.
I was watching ESPN and Rob Ninkovich said it best. He gave the haters, he would say, the opportunity to not see Brady slip or fall off that cliff, how Max Kellerman predicted years ago.
Shout out to Max Kellerman.
He was at top of his game, even at 44 years old. If you give him the right weapons and the right protection, he can get it done.
Yeah, it's all about systems, if he fits in the right system. Bruce Arians, he's offensive minded, obviously. Yeah, Brady was...
So Tampa now needs another quarterback.
Man, Kyler Murray, that drama in Arizona, there's something going on out there.
I heard a little something about that. There's sources are saying he has an attitude or
Maybe that's not a terrible thing. He's young.
Yeah, he's young.
He's still young.
He's quick.
You better get some. You better get a haul for that guy. You better get some. If you're gonna trade him away, you better not give him away because
he's definitely worth something.
That division that's the real deal. Speaking of that division, do you think Russell Wilson's gonna stay in Seattle? He says he wants to stay there.
Yeah, sources were saying like he's more than likely going to stay if Seattle wants him. I think he wants to stay.
I think they were saying it's either. I mean, I don't know if
Denver.
I don't know if it's him or Pete Carroll. Yeah, I mean, if I wouldn't be opposed to Russell or Aaron Rodgers. We got to do something with that offense. Our defense.
You guys got weapons. You guys got offensive weapons. You got Tim Patrick. You got
Judy.
You got
all the tight ends.
Yeah.
Judy, Tim Patrick.
There's another one.
Melvin Gordon. We got Melvin Gordon. We got the rookie Javonte Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, he's nice.
Yeah, he was a good backup to Gordon and really.
I want him to take over the strike. I want him to take over the strike. He's a physical runner, and as a Bronco fan and being in Denver and all that, our success has always been predicated on our run game.
Yeah.
We haven't always been a pass happy team, so I think if he's the perfect back for us. So hopefully, I mean, maybe Gordon stayed like this is his last year. I think he signed a 2-year, $16 million deal, which I thought was kind of expensive for an aging running back. But at the time, we didn't have Javonte, so it's kind of the best we had. So they're a great two-headed monster. I like them a lot. That defense is something else. They finished like top 5 this year, so it's frustrating. We need a damn quarterback. Stat. Yesterday. We needed a quarterback when Peyton Manning.
Denver's always been that franchise that they just need a quarterback away. I mean, look what happened when you guys got Peyton Manning, crying out loud, success right away.
Oh, don't bring up when we first got him. That was when Ray Lewis and them went on their run in the Mile High Miracle.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Flacco.
Damn
you, Joe Flacco.
Year, I know, right? Joe Flacco that year beat Peyton Manning and Tom Brady that year. To beat the Niners in the Super Bowl.
He got paid for it and didn't do too much after that. So get your money, Flacco.
Fell off.
Way to get your money, Flacco. That's you picked a perfect time to shine. So that was
his year. He definitely earned that year.
So like Denver, they had Elway when he won his 2 Super Bowls. He was, I think, obviously later in his career, he was 37, 38 or whatever it was. He was just older. He was older than 35. Then Peyton Manning came as an older quarterback, and now Rodgers would be. So, I guess if you're an old, good quarterback, go to Denver and you'll win a Super Bowl.
History's shown it so far.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But TJ Watt.
Yeah.
Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah, these awards have been man, Justin Tucker's an amazing field goal kicker.
Yeah, Justin
66
Tucker,
yards.
66-yard NFL record field goal.
Crazy
this year. That's far, dude.
That's a long
And to think when he made it too, it hit the goalpost and then went in. He just barely got it. He got it.
That was against Detroit, right?
Yep, Detroit. Yeah.
Shouldn't even have came down to a field goal, but
Detroit.
I'm just hating on Detroit. I'm just hating on Detroit.
I mean, they beat the Cardinals. And then they beat or no, that was Jacksonville. I was thinking Jacksonville beat the Colts at the end of the regular season.
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville got some dubs towards the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, Jacksonville.
Trevor Lawrence, season high, but most interceptions in the league.
I mean, he's a rookie. It's expected,
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, they got a new staff down there in Jacksonville. They needed to get Urban Meyer out of there, so hopefully
Urban Meyer, man.
Urban Meyer.
That was not at all for that organization.
Well, that was a gamble and a huge loss.
Yes, to say the least.
Who is the coach?
I can't believe he got accused for kicking that kicker or what was it? I think field goal kicker or something like that.
You just you can't do what you do in college and the pros. Those are grown men who have families to take care of. They're not kids, who are in college. So good luck, Urban. Wherever you go, you're a great coach.
He even said so himself that
Got to work
was
on
the
it.
worst experience in his coaching career. Like, how he kept.
He's been a winner everywhere. He's been a winner everywhere he's gone. So
just tough.
Yeah, tough for those guys down there. But that division's open. Tennessee, Indy. Carson Wentz, I don't know if they're going to extend him. We'll see what happens. And then
Jonathan Taylor, he's a star in the
Oh my
making.
God.
He's nasty.
Oh my God, he's going to be an animal.
Especially fantasy wise too, for all you fantasy lovers.
Yeah, fantasy didn't go too well this year for your boy. So that was a rough one.
Same league. It was crazy. It was
Oh
too
my
many
God.
people's too.
Yeah, I'm losing a lot of money in fantasy, so might have to take a break. But hey, it is what it is.
What else we got, man? What else do we got? Show these people here.
Oh, Micah Parsons, Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Hey,
it should have been unanimous.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Michael Parsons this year. If you watched him play, I mean, all you Dallas fans out there, he was incredible player. Like, such
He's
a beast.
He's one of the
the biggest, fastest fools you'll see. Like, dude, he could do it all. He could play any position. He was all over the fucking defense.
He's one of your bright spots, but
they're already comparing him to Lawrence Taylor first year. Like,
I don't know about that.
I know.
I don't know about that.
It's props.
That's wishful thinking.
Compared to that, your first year, not a lot of people get that compared.
He changed the way he changed the way they played down there. They'll never ever overcome Jerry Jones. It's never gonna happen. Like, I don't think they're gonna win until Jerry Jones passes away. Honestly,
it's
bad as that
sounds. Cowboys fans, for real,
it's been great for me. I've been loving it. I love it. I hope you guys keep McCarthy.
Smith, man, on ESPN, man, that was too funny. Man, shit.
Oh man, that's hilarious. But I mean, you guys are expected to win your division every year. But what is that really saying? They got the Giants over there. We'll see what happens with Danny Dimes.
Lost to the Niners first round, one and done.
Great.
A lot of people predicted. I predicted that. I
thought they were going to win.
These Dallas fans, and it's I know it's going to happen.
I thought they were going to win. I thought they were going to win that game.
Yeah,
I did. But I'm pleasantly surprised that they didn't, which is good.
The Niners, though, they surprised a lot of people this year.
Yeah, those Shanahan's over there. Which is Kyle Shanahan's is a chip off the block.
Garoppolo's gonna leave, right?
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. You don't spend a top 3 pick on a quarterback and not play him, right?
Yeah.
Like, they have to do something. But I mean, we'll see what Trey Lance. Yeah, we'll see what Trey Lance is all about. Hopefully he's the next star for them. Maybe the next Kaepernick, I suppose, but we shall see.
I do see a little bit in that.
Yeah, he's not bad. His arm's pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the UFC. What do you think about that? Yeah, those fights. Anyone who watched those fights this weekend,
got the dub.
Yeah, Adesanya got the dub. He got man, it was a close fight. It was close. I had Adesanya winning, I guess. It was man, he's just good. He's so good.
He's tall and lengthy.
Yeah, he's super tall and lengthy. He's got
that reach.
Former kickboxer. Yeah. And his takedown defense is just something else. As long as he can keep it standing, which he's been doing a pretty good job of being it. His takedown defense is amazing, dude. If he doesn't get taken down, he's going to be able to pick. He's such a technical striker. Already getting compared to Anderson Silva, and everyone knows he's one of the greatest. So, if not the greatest, at least at middleweight. But yeah, we'll see what happens. He's hopefully he gets some new blood. Cannonier, that knockout that Cannonier got on Brunson, vicious elbows. If you didn't see it, check it out. You have to watch it. It was a good one. So he's talking. He wants to fight again in June. So we shall see. That co-main event, that was my personal favorite. That was my main event. Tai Tuivasa, he's amazing. I just live for the shoey now. I just want him to I want him to do a shoey when he wins. So that's what I look forward to. But I didn't think he was going to win. Derek Lewis is an animal. He's a beast. He's literally the Black Beast. That's his nickname. So, what a guy. And that guy just can't win in Houston. The last time he fought in Houston, which is his hometown, he got knocked out for the interim heavyweight championship, and then now coming back to fight in Houston, he got knocked out again. So, if I was Derek Lewis, I would tell Dana White, no more fights in Houston for me. That's 0-2 there, so I can't get no dubs there. Yeah, but Tai Tuivasa, he's what crazy. A few years ago, he was like on a 4-5 losing streak, about to get cut, and then he's just like he's on a 5-5 winning streak now. He's in the top 5 heavyweights, so I'm excited to see where that Aussie goes. It was a good night for the Aussies. It was a good night for Tuivasa. It was a good night for Adesanya.
What are we in, like UFC 250 something?
No, we're gonna be this next one is 272. 272. Man, I remember when it was.
Dude, I remember like UFC like 100. It's like
Yeah.
before it was the hundreds. Like,
Yeah, it was crazy, man. Those were good times back then. Shout out to our boy Joe Rogan. Keep doing your thing, Joe.
With the podcast.
Joe Rogan, all night, all day. Let's go. Keep doing your thing, Joe. We love you.
People love you, man.
Everyone loves you, Joe. You're amazing. Get back to calling the fights. Keep doing what you do best. That's what you do. So get out there and handle your business, boss. Good luck with everything. So, what else we got for the people, John? This is our inaugural episode. What else we got to tell
people that
them?
don't know where we're from? We're born and raised in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah, New Mexico, right? Like
we're one of the 50 states.
We're one of the 50 states. You guys got to know where we're at. We're not New Mexico. We're in the United States, all right?
Southwest.
Southwest. We're in between like Texas, Arizona.
So we are south. So we're south of Colorado, northwest of Texas, and east of Arizona. Just for y'all who didn't know.
Yeah, like come on. We all know where you guys are at. You gotta know where we're at. We're up. You know what I mean? Where we're at. Like, come on.
Right. So yeah, we gotta.
So speaking of New Mexico, Albuquerque, shout out to New Mexico Lobos
with that upset win yesterday.
Upset win over 22 ranked Wyoming.
Wyoming is in the top 25. I didn't even know that.
I think it was like the first time in like since like 2015, 16 or something, right? When they're getting the top 25, they lose to New Mexico. Like, you know what I mean?
Shout out to the Patino son. It's Rick Patino's son. I forget his name, but we got a big time coach, so hopefully he gets those recruits and yeah, our basketball team is
on the come up.
Yeah,
look out for them.
Yeah, we gotta stay on the lookout for our boys. Shout out to the Lobos for that upset yesterday. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Jalen House.
Jalen House.
He's been amazing.
Points, yeah.
He had like 40 something, like 42. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, so keep doing your thing.
Yeah.
Keep doing your thing. You're gonna be one of the top picks in the draft or one of the first round. I'm guessing I would take you in the first round. Yeah, but I'm wanting March Madness already. We need to get that March Madness going.
March Madness, get those bets, get
those brackets filled out.
Yes.
That's a good one. Yeah, shout out to UNM and Jalen House. Keep doing your guys' thing. Everyone's a Lobo, baby. Let's do it. What else we got for the people, Johnny boy?
What else we got, man?
Talked about the Lakers. Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow, NFL Comeback Player of the Year.
Man, they should have. Yeah, I agree with that. Joe Burrow is the comeback player of the year for sure. Second year. First full year. Man, that injury, I totally forgot that he got injured last year. It was a bad one too. It was
his ACL. Yeah, he was out for the rest of the year.
But as long as
they got strong, man, him and Chase clicked right away.
Immediately.
I mean, of course, he played for LSU, like we mentioned earlier. Like T. Higgins.
Yeah, T. Higgins. They got. Joe Mixon. Yeah, Joe Mixon.
Game with him. Yeah.
I don't know. They just need that old line.
Yeah. They're gonna go far for the future for sure. Like probably next year for sure. Just load up on the old line.
I think they're the team to. Well, they're
gonna be tough in the AFC.
Yeah. Well, the AFC North is going to be something else. We'll see what Pittsburgh does with their quarterback.
Right?
Yeah, Big Ben. Shout out to Big Ben. Retired this year.
Big Ben as well. Retired. Good career in Pittsburgh.
Hall of Famer, no doubt. Speaking of Hall of Fame, Matt Stafford, Hall of Famer.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
Think so?
Oh yeah, definitely. Just for the fact, like the two top receivers in the NFL to have for most yards in a season, Calvin Johnson, Cooper Kupp this year, Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I mean, I wish they had like a certain
the
criteria.
longevity too that he's played. Like
He's been there for a while, and it's
Yeah.
crazy too. Like the league has obviously gotten more
Pass
more offensive
happy,
centric.
passing the ball.
Because I was listening to another podcast, and they were saying that John Elway, I think like in 15 or 16 years in the league, he had like a little over 50,000 yards, and Matt Stafford already has 50,000 yards in like 12 seasons,
Yeah.
but he's still going like, so the numbers
It
are going
just
to be.
shows you how the new generation.
Yep, it's
really
all about
pass
offense. So
happy.
shout out to all the defenses out there, because it's all
Like,
about
a lot of
the
yards.
defense. Yeah, it's all about the defense. My boy,
Defense wins championships.
That's
LA
it.
Rams.
Yep, Donald.
Showed
Yep,
it.
Donald, and I'm happy for Odell too. Like I
Yeah,
said,
I'm happy for Odell too.
man, I hope.
You're so emotional when they won. I was happy for him.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, man. Like, you had him in Cleveland. Like, Baker couldn't do nothing with him, especially this year.
man, Baker. Well, that's going to be a different
I have
topic
a
for
feeling
another day.
this might be his last year. But yeah, another.
Yeah, he's losing
Top
everyone.
pick
He's
for-
losing. He's losing his teammates. He's
time.
losing the fans. I mean, if you don't get the wins, and he's up for an extension, if I'm not
Wow.
mistaken. So Cleveland's got some decisions to make. They got it all. They got the weapons.
Yeah.
I like Jarvis. He's still nice.
Jarvis Landry.
Jarvis is nice. They got the best running game. I mean,
Peoples Jones. He's
yeah,
nice, too.
Peoples Jones. I mean, what else do you need?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was hurt, but if he was that hurt, then he shouldn't have played. Like, he tore his labrum in early part of the season, and if he needed surgery then, he should have gotten it then. Like, you can't use the injury for an excuse, because everyone's injured.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're too injured to play, well then, don't play. So they got some decisions out there in Cleveland, but we shall see. We shall see. But what else do we got for the people,
man.
John?
I think we talked about DeRozan. Yeah, we talked about DeRozan already.
Yeah, we
Just
got on to DeRozan.
Stay tuned, y'all. We're gonna get this shit really going and really popping for y'all. Like,
Yep, this is the
better
first. Like I said, this is the first.
better mics. Everything's gonna be better. So just stay tuned. Like, we'll get into some topics, our all-time top 5 of whatever. Like,
So
it's gonna be good. Good
tune
stuff.
in. We're shooting every Wednesday. That's when the new episodes come out. So let us know what you guys think, and just
Give
let
us some likes, give us some comments, give us some feedback.
Yeah, we want to hear from
or
y'all.
Anything.
We want to hear from you
What
guys.
you guys want us to talk about, you know what I mean? Like, we want to be involved with you guys as much as possible. Spread that peace, love, positivity, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, man.
So thank you all for tuning in to this first episode, and like I said, hopefully it's one of many.
One of many. More to come.
More to come. So we will see you guys next week with the latest topics on what's going on. See if
the world.
Yeah, we'll see what's going on. Hopefully the Lakers will be over 500 by next week, but we shall see. They got a good win tonight against the Jazz, so just stay tuned, y'all, and we look forward to bringing you all that content. So it was a good one. It was a good first one.
Yeah.
We finally did it. We did the first one. So
highly awaited, long anticipated.
So let us know again what you all think, and hopefully we'll see you guys next week. Stay tuned.
Take care, y'all. Peace out.
Peace out, y'all.